and welcome. How's it going? This is Castillo here. Welcome to the Facebook Live. If you happen to be watching this from YouTube, welcome to Castillo's Freedom Breakthrough YouTube channel, the place to come to be inspired. In today's video, I want to share with you another episode of Mindset of an Entrepreneur. You're going to learn how I am really works. So if you're watching this from the Facebook Live, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up, some hearts, and share this out to the world because sharing is caring. And if you happen to be watching this from YouTube, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out when I roll out some new content. So if this is your first time on here and you're into personal development, I assume that you're into personal development and doing it to some degree, maybe once in a while, maybe daily, I don't know. But if you're watching this video right now, I presume that you are into some kind of personal development. Well, regardless, I want to ask you a question. Do you have a set of affirmations that you repeat to yourself on a daily basis, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, but you just find that no matter how many times you repeat a certain affirmation, you feel like it's not working for you? Or do you feel like you have all this time set aside attempting to be positive every single moment, but you just find yourself trying so hard? You've heard every inspirational and motivational video talk about be positive, be positive, be positive. However, here you are attempting to be so positive all the time, but you just find yourself saying, well, I can't be positive. There's just no way. I got too many things going on and I just don't see how my life can get any better. Well, don't feel too bad, and you're not alone. Because the thing with most people is they use I am and whatever follows after that to self-sabotage. Instead of saying things like, I am healthy, I am fit, I am wealthy, I am a great person, I am good enough, they say things that are the complete opposite. Oh, I'm not good enough, I am so sad, I am depressed, I am lonely, I'll never be good enough. They say things like this to self-sabotage. And what happens when they say these kinds of affirmations is they get into a victim kind of mentality. It traps them in a victim mentality. They get suckered in to this sad sob story about how they'll never be good enough. I remember there was a time back in high school and throughout most of my young adult life until I turned 24 that I was telling myself I'll never be good enough no matter how amazing of a man I become. I remember a few times, not a few times, but I remember years ago when I was in high school, and the other day I happened to find my old photos and my old journal entries. Back in the day, I actually used to journal. And when I was reading my old journal entries, and when I was looking at old photos of myself, I could easily tell I wasn't a very happy person. I could easily tell that I was not happy. I was not genuinely happy. There was hardly a time where I was happy because most of this time I was just long-faced, so sad, so serious, feeling like how is my life gonna get any better from here? And that's what most people do. They don't realize that they trap themselves in the story that they tell themselves about themselves. So now that you know why these I am affirmations don't work, what's the solution to all this? What can you do right now to leverage these I am affirmations to your advantage? Well, I'm going to be sharing with you 3 steps here. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to take out a piece of paper and pen. I'll give you some time to do that right now. You got pen and piece of paper? All right, excellent. So write these 3 things down. This is how you want to use I am affirmations to your advantage. And I learned this from a course that I'm going through called the I Am 21 Day Challenge. Step 1, you want to say it, feel it, and believe it to be it. I'll repeat that again. You want to say it, feel it, and believe it to be it. It doesn't help just to merely say an affirmation. Let's just say, I am good enough, for example. Let's just say you say to yourself like this, I am good enough. But you don't say it with any feeling, without intention, and you don't believe it. What happens is you keep repeating that 2 to 3 times a day. You feel like you're bullshitting yourself, basically. And that voice in the back of your head is going to say, hey, you don't really believe that. Come on. You can't even have anything figured out. So what you want to do instead is, if you want to say an affirmation like, I am good enough, you want to follow it up with intention. In other words, you want to feel it internally. You want to go ahead and internalize that feeling that you are good enough. And then you want to also believe it to be it. See, not only you gotta say it out loud and feel it, but you also gotta believe it. You gotta say it with feeling. You gotta say it from the heart. It's gotta come with intention, because without that intention, it doesn't matter how positive you may be on a given day. If you don't believe it, it won't come true. Now, I hear this all the time. You know, I hear a lot of people say, I am depressed, I am lonely, I am sad. And don't you think that if it works for negative affirmations that you repeat to yourself on a daily basis, don't you think the same can be said about positive ones? Think about that for a moment. And the second step that you want to write down is whatever follows after I am, whatever follows after I am will come find you. Yes, whatever comes after the words I am will come find you. Think of it like if you keep telling yourself, I'll never be good enough. Well, that kind of talking will come looking for you. If you keep saying, I am sad, I have no friends, I am lonely, loneliness, sadness will come looking for you. So instead of saying, I am sad, I am lonely, you want to replace that with, I am happy, I live with abundance, and I am joyful of all the blessings that come into my life. See, when you keep saying that with feeling and intention, what will happen over time as you're repeating this daily is you'll start to believe it, and it'll come find you. Now, this last thing, and this will be the third thing. The last thing is, who do you want to be? I want to ask you that for a moment. Who do you want to be? What kind of person do you want to be for the rest of your life from this day forward? Do you want to be the person that always keeps telling themselves that they'll never be good enough, that they're always sad, stressed out, depressed, broken? Do you want to be that kind of person for the rest of your life? Or do you want to be the kind of person that tells themselves, I am enough, I am capable, I am loved, I can and will pursue my dreams, I can be a beacon of inspiration to those around me, I can make the world a better place than it is already? What kind of person do you want to be? Now, I know that's quite a question to actually think about, but I want you to ponder that. I want you to spend some time to think about, who do you want to be for the rest of your life from this day forward? Here's the thing. You can change the story that you're telling yourself at any moment of your life. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. You don't have to wait for tomorrow or the next day or the next year. You can change the story that you tell yourself. Remember, you are the author of your own story. The pen is and will always be in your hand. Take hold of that pen, write your story out, and make it a great one. So, I trust you got value from this video. If you're watching this from YouTube right now, here's what I want you to do. I want you to click on the link directly below this video and come join me on this journey of transformation. If you're watching this from the Facebook Live, comment directly below, heal me today. I will send you a message on Messenger and hook you up with the details. If you're watching this from the Facebook Live, don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Be just sure to give this video a thumbs up, some hearts, and share this out to the world if you haven't already. If you're watching this from YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. With that said, My name is Mark Castillo. I want to thank you so much for stopping by and watching this video. Have an amazing day. I will see you on the next video real soon. Take care.